Well, hello there, Aries. Welcome to Private Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about January 26th through February 1st. I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video, and I want to thank all of you for your likes, shares, and subscribes. I do love it when you leave comments. I would love to interact with you, so please do so. I appreciate all of you. It is so much fun for me to do this for you. I want you to be better prepared for what's coming up for next week. That's my whole goal, and that's what I'm doing here. I do have some guiding messages for you from my better angels. One of them is it's time for us to step into our confidence. We have complete understanding and knowledge of our little wheelhouse, right? We have a little wheelhouse of things that we know and understand. We are kind of masters at certain parts. So when we have that, we need to embrace the fact that we actually do know that. And it's okay. We can be a master of that. We need to also stay in our own lane. So once again, we are going to be a master of what we know, but we don't have to stop other people from doing what they do to grow through their process, right? So we are indeed in that situation where we need to allow other people to do their struggle, because as they do that, they are growing. They are growing, and if we take it out of their hands all the time and do it because we know how, we will stop them from growing, and that's not great. So we're going to go ahead and be chill that way, let people grow as they will, and it's going to be funny and strange and difficult for us to step back and let people do what they do. All right, but also we have our own little area where we need to, stay in it, stay who we are, stay true to who we are. It's going to be great. Let's talk about what's our guiding card. It is the Flower of Life, reminding us that we are unfurling, we are blooming, we are becoming whole, we are showing off all of our beautiful colors to the universe. We're staying here, we're staying now, we're not running off into the future, we're not future tripping, but we're not also living in the past either. We are experiencing what's happening in the moment. We're in places we've never been. We're doing the things in the places where we are. It's exciting, it's new, it's a little scary sometimes, but we're also better prepared for this than most. And for that, gosh, you really have like a whole backstory of stuff that has led you up to here. It's very Slumdog Millionaire, isn't it? Yeah, you've just had all these weird life experiences that are now stacking up and giving you little layers of baklava that are indeed the layers of your richness and intensity that are coming out in this beautiful way. And you're going to be able to use little bits here and little bits there from your past and go, okay, cool, all right, that's useful, neato, and I'm feeling strong and capable and able with this information, and I'm ready to move forward with it. So I'm very excited about that for you. All right, so let's go ahead and look at the 3 cards in front of us and see what's going on. All right, these are the 3 cards from the overview video, and I have these cards pre-programmed for you. We're going to go ahead and use them. This is the Unknown Tarot. We're going to completely, my goodness, I shuffled these cards. I kid you not, I shuffled them a lot. See, here we go. Everything is changing though, clearly. Things are coming out in a different order. So here we go. All right. Similar cards though. Isn't it funny how that happens? Okay. So let's see what's going on. All right. So last week we finished up with some opportunities to jump into some new things. That was fun. And now here we are with the World, showing that we're finishing up one thing and starting another. There is this feeling of, so there's worldliness in here, actual worldliness, that thing where you're well-traveled, you've seen stuff, you've done stuff, you know things, and all that richness, that's that baklava showing up right here. It's helping you as you begin the new thing, as you step forward into this situation where you understand things in a certain way that, like I said, you don't have to tell everybody else what you know, but you can know it and save yourself a lot of trouble, all right? So even as it unfolds, be open to it and see what it is. And now that you've seen it all and you've done it all, you're jumping off into this new opportunity. The Fool is here, saying, yep, nope, it's time to jump in. We actually had this one last week. It was more about finances, but now this one here is talking about another opportunity. Haha, but it won't be a sabotage. So that's wonderful news. We are not sabotaging ourselves as we jump into this situation. It's good. We are indeed, Seven of Swords is showing up, showing us that as the Seven of Swords is about taking your power back, right? Becoming more empowered in a situation. It might be something simple at home where you're like, okay, this space is more than I need right now, so I'm gonna you're in a temporary living space and it's more than you need right now, so you just start closing doors because you're like, I don't have to have all this space. It's too much for me to worry about, so I'm just gonna close a few doors and then it'll be easier for me to comprehend this space, all right? If that's how you need to do it, then that's okay. That's you taking control of a situation, and it's like if you could delegate things and tell other people what to do and be a good boss in the process, then that would be the answer. And that is going to be the answer for some of my Aries. Others of you, it's going to be about closing a few doors in a space that's too large, just to keep it down to an appropriate size so you don't have too much going on and you can move through more easily, right? So yeah, it's good. I can see a lot of opportunities here, but you're jumping into something new and needing to control the situation. Is that an Aries thing? Why, yes it is, and yes you are. So at the end of January, moving into February, you're going to want to stay in control of your situation as you move forward, all right? Very cool. Your tools are not available to you at the moment, so some of it is going to be a little bit like, okay, I need to just do this in a different way. Either you're going to have to break it down old school, or you're going to have to figure something out, you know, MacGyver the crap out of this little project, okay? So you're definitely going to not have what you need normally. So you're going to have opportunities to grow yourself, okay? Remembering you're not still, this is like the third week now you've had this card in this position of blocked memories from past relationships. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe you need to not remember old past relationships because it would make you not go forward with any relationships. So this would maybe be a benefit to you in some way. But I'm just cautionary tale here, cautionary tale saying as you don't remember, while it might help you to actually step forward, it might also end up putting you in a strange position. So think it through, come up with a plan. Don't stop yourself entirely. You're jumping somewhere. And we have the King of Pentacles here, showing that there is something else going on where you want to save money, or you're not going to be able to save money. Actually, this is a gentleman who's all about the money. He's going to want very much to find ways and means to make more money if he can. And, well, he's going to be in the mix and blocking you from doing the things you need to do, which is super interesting because you have no tools, no memory, and this guy here is going to be, careful. Don't let somebody sell you like swampland, okay? Because you don't need to be buying anything weird. We're not doing any weird buying here, so don't buy anything that this guy is selling. I feel like he's a bit of a car salesman. He's somebody who's going to sell you something you don't need, all right? And I want you to just be cautious and careful as you're not remembering and you don't have your tools, okay? If you can't remember and you don't have your tools, it's like walking out of a cave going, what? Oh, you want to sell me something? I was like, no. Don't get excited about whatever he's selling you, okay? It's not going to be great. Let's now talk about solutions. We were talking about being in this space, being a solid person who knows who you are, what you're doing, taking care of your own business, and jumping into new things. That's fun. And staying in charge of your own space. Cool. But if you can be a person who helps other people, even as you're staying in your own lane, I mean, hey, like, it might be for some of you, like myself, because I am an Aries, that just doing readings is going to be my way of helping other people and doing some sort of charity in that way, without having it be awkward, right? And I can help other people even as I go, and it will help me through whatever I'm going through. So I can help myself stay out of myself by helping others. Does that make any sense? It's sort of like putting the mask on yourself and then helping other people, but you're taking care of your business at the same time. So I feel very strongly that it's all about getting out of yourself while not trying to control what happens to them. Okay? Because, of course, we do know that the hard work is over. You've done all the hard stuff to get yourself to where you are now. And the dust is beginning to settle. You're able to, like, take a deep breath at this time. Like, okay, cool. I am where I'm going to be, and this is okay. I can land here. I don't have to fuss. I don't have to fight. I've made it smaller. I've made it more manageable. I'm not upset by the situation. It's going to be okay. I had a good time. Here I go. And this card here, the Three of Wands, showing that you are able to remember. Finally, you are remembering some lessons from your past, not emotional ones from past relationships, but other lessons. And those other lessons are coming in and saying, hey, we've seen this before. We understand what's going on. We're better prepared. We're going to go ahead and get that auto maintenance taken care of so that we know that we're in a good spot to take care of that, and it will be very beautiful. Super cool. Love this for you. You're using all of the knowledge you have in your pocket to say, hey, guess what? I can do this. This is going to be great. Okay? And I love it for you. This is going to be great. What a way to finish this month. I love it. All right. Remembering, finally. Something we're remembering. We're staying a little in control. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Let's get you a guiding card. A closing card, right? So this is a pre-programmed deck. This is that little witchy deck that we love so much. All right, what do we need for you, Aries? Where's the Aries card? There you are. Aha, peace. Oh, very cool. Very nice. Look at this. It's peace. It's all about being in the calm, being in the silence, being like, okay, all of the plans came and went and did and whatever, and now we're into the home stretch. So we can breathe, we can relax, we can alter whatever we need to alter, and it will be okay. You are into the easy part of the deal, okay? So excited to see this for you because, my goodness, you have worked very, very hard and come through a bunch of weird things, and now it's time. It's time for you to relax a minute, okay? So February is going to be much more mellow, it seems. You've done all the hard things, and you're getting ready to be in the home stretch, all right? So good for you, Aries. This is wonderful news. Let us get you a pocket full of rocks, right? Okay, here we go. We're going to go over here and get a pocket full of rocks. All right. Ooh, look at this. So we have green garnet, which is so interesting because it's sort of a higher heart stone, but it's also very much so like the healing of the emotions. It's the healing of the third chakra. So I'm going to keep it in the third chakra zone where we're healing. We're healing and we're growing in our third chakra because our third chakra is like working really hard and trying very hard to keep us clean and clear and all that good stuff. So we're growing and we're speaking up for ourselves. I say that because we have blue calcite and blue lace agate, which, I mean, what? Blue lace agate is a wonderful stone for your throat. Helps keep your throat chakra from being too far open or too far closed. It's a very good, appropriate stone for regulating your throat chakra, so you're speaking just enough, not too much, all right? The calcite, the blue calcite, is going to say, hey, there are going to be moments when you need to be regulated and proper and like boop, boop, right on schedule, like nice, even tones and everything is good. And then there's going to be times when you need to speak up, speak out, be heard, and use some volume. And that's okay, because Aries is totally you. It's also about you keeping your throat clear, very nice, clear and open. So that's good news. All right. So if you've been kind of on the quiet side, being chilled out, but now you're you finally finished, you're getting to the end of this situation, this is the beginning of February, you've landed at your last location, or whatever. That's kind of my deal right now. Because I am an Aries, I will be traveling one more time to different places, and by this week I will have landed in my final location, and I will be able to settle in, but also relax a bit. So excellent. And this is going to be a very wonderful healing stone that will help my emotional self, your emotional self heal. Yes, we're both doing it, so it's we. We will both be healing our emotional third chakras and speaking clearly on all fronts. All right? Well done. Good for you. And me. Okay, so we're going to put the rocks down right here. All right? And you don't have to carry those rocks if you don't want to. They're there for you to support you through the week. If you want to carry them in your pocket, that would be really helpful at this time. I want to thank you again for all your likes, shares, and subscribes. If you haven't already, please do. I appreciate it very much. Helps my little baby channel grow. And of course, if you haven't commented, please do. I'd love to hear from you. It makes me feel connected to you as my audience, as well as my clientele, because most of you are my clientele, and I've read for you in the last year, and I so appreciate you all. Happy New Year. I do look forward to seeing you at the fair when I get there. So if you haven't seen it yet, look for the schedule down below in the description box, and you'll be able to see where you can find me next. All right? Thank you so much. We will see you next week, next week, and it will also be February. All right? Thank you so much.